Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. A little later today, but it's going to be cool today. It's not going to get out of the 50s. Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. It's my second cup, I have to admit. I'm working on slowly starting my days. I just had people ringing the doorbell. We've had more people come to our front door since we got a bird's nest that we're trying not to open the door than we did like the whole year before. This was someone who wanted to bring me peace and joy, or I don't even know. I didn't just say no, thank you. You know, it's weird to say no thank you to peace and joy, but it's weird to have two people on my doorstep trying to sell me religion too. Good morning. But we had, we had our tree people yesterday. They came and took down that broken tree. We had a tree that, it was, 18 inches in diameter, at least. And it just cracked at the bottom. It was an ash tree. Luckily, it landed in other trees, so it didn't fall to the ground because it wouldn't have hit the ground. It would have hit the shed. And it's been there for a little while, and I mean, it was pretty wedged in and it wasn't likely to actually fall, but we were glad to have it out. It was an expensive tree to get out. It was very tricky, and there were 5 guys here to make sure that it not only didn't hit the shed, it didn't hit the fence or the barn that was behind it. So anyway, so they were at the front door. I forget who else. Anyway, it feels like we have to worry about that front door a lot more than we used to. I worked on Isabel's sweater yesterday. I showed you my cast on. Well, I did my, these are the sleeves. That's one of the sleeves. It's raglan. This is my beginning of row marker with my lovely skein of yarn that I got from Verena. I just have it hooked up like, this is the very specialist place, which reminds me, because I've got stitch markers other places, and it's like, this is the beginning of the round. So I'm almost done, excuse me, with the every other row increases. I must be soon. I haven't read the pattern ahead, but there's got to be more increases because it's 26 rows of increases, and my row gauge is on point. So that's only going to be a little bit less than 4 inches, which means, I don't think that's enough. Anyway, I haven't planned ahead, but I am being careful with my arms, so I didn't want to knit anymore, but I've made some good progress. It's looking like a sweater. Contrasting color with my crochet cast on, so there you go. That's what I did yesterday. I could have gone to the yarn shop yesterday because I said I didn't want to go. It was dreary, whatever. It got lovely in the afternoon, and turns out we couldn't do Aura's taxes because we don't have her information from her bank, and you can't get tax forms from your portal into their website, their internet banking. They don't have an option to print your tax forms. So I called over there, and Dennis is gonna go over there with his mom today, but that means we got to do the taxes today, and I said we got to get them done soon enough so I can go take it to the post office and get it franked so that it's on time, because today's the last day. So, we always are the last day, or close enough to it. So, anyway, that's today's task. Again, we were all ready to go, and then we realized we didn't have our forms, and we couldn't get them. It's a pain in the neck. But our property taxes, some of our property taxes and stuff were also due soon, so I wrote those checks. I write Aura's checks, and then she just signs them. So she had 2, we had 4. Anyway, after today. But I don't think I will be going to the yarn shop today. Just have a feeling I'm not, because we have taxes to do. So there you go. Made popovers yesterday. I haven't made them in a few days, and they were delicious. Read my phone, read a book, did some knitting, hung out. Yeah. But that poor bird's nest is getting a lot of traffic, a lot more traffic than we wanted. I should have pretended we weren't home. Just let the dogs bark at him through the window. But, she was very nice. She has to be very nice. So she said, well, thank you for answering the door and have a great day. You too. Oh, but the sun is coming out. See, it was pretty dreary when I got up, but that's been an hour and a half. See, I've been up for an hour and a half and I still can't think of anything to talk about. I need to call my parents and make a date to go see them. Talk to Dennis and figure out what's the best day. Take a ride. I have a sweater, 2 sweaters that I want to bring to my mother. My dad asked me to take her shopping for sweaters, but I have sweaters. I have a lot of sweaters. Although she wants a cardigan. I have mostly not cardigans. But I do have a cardigan that I made that I think will fit her and she will love, that I didn't wear very much this winter. So I am going to give that to her. And then I had bought a light cashmere sweater, which is a very lightweight sweater. Every time I start talking, I start yawning. And I think I'm going to give her that one too, because neither of them fit me well, and I didn't wear them very much this winter. So, and I can always make myself another one. But she's always chilly, and she wears sweaters all the time, even in the summertime. So, but I need to go see them, see what's up with them, have a conversation, give Mama the sweaters and such. So I'll give them a call. I'm sure they're fine. We never have anything to talk about when I call them. It's like, I'm not doing anything. Me neither. But we find things to talk about when we're together. My dad is a great storyteller. He loves to tell stories. So we have conversations, but he doesn't do that on the phone. You know what I mean? So anyway. All right. Oh, I realized that this sweater will qualify for Leslie's running a make-along, a make something for somebody else make-along. I don't know what she's officially calling it, but it's basically if you're making something for someone who is not yourself, it would qualify. So if you're doing any charity knitting or granddaughter knitting. So, but apparently you have to like finish it, but by October, and I'm gonna finish this sooner than that. I don't know if I'll give it to her for her birthday, or it depends on how fast I get it done. It's gonna take me a while, but anyway, so I haven't participated in a make-along in a long time, even my own, as you may realize. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please stay safe and stay sane. Barbara, I forgot to remind you that our, we're bringing up computers. Our Zoom call this month is on Saturday, the 22nd. So please, please, please mark your calendar for Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I don't know what that will be equivalent to the rest of you. If you're Pacific Time, that's 11 a.m. I don't know any place like 7 in the morning in New Zealand on Sunday. But anyway, so please mark your calendar, and there's information coming up right next. Bye.